Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geomologist Presents. I have another and very exciting to me unboxing for you, and I hope I give am more lively than the last one. I didn't know what to expect in the last one, and maybe I'll get better at these. I don't know. Um, Actually, this one's from the past because you see, I don't wear this shirt every day, although I'd love to wear this shirt every day. My If you watch the other ones, my Sharps Rifles shirt. Fun, great books, fun show. Show's very This is in the 90s, so yeah. But Sean Bean doesn't die, which is great. So check out the show Sharps Rise. Like one of these days, I've been promising or threatening to run a Napoleonics type of game, maybe using GURPS or Savage Worlds. Maybe one of these days, my buddy Shay Webster and I will get together and set that up because he's a big GURPS expert and aficionado, and I do like GURPS. Okay. Anyway, this is not about GURPS. This is a box that I got from Northwind Adventures, Jeff Tilanian. Um, I guess people were wondering, does he run this out of his house, his garage? Probably does. Actually, on good authority, I do have it that he does. But this is great. I'm very excited about Hyperborea is my favorite retro clone. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the verse. I enjoy that sci-fi fantasy type, um, yeah, sci-fi fantasy type of vibe that comes with it. Um, Weird science, sci-fi, weird science fantasy, I guess weird fantasy. Anyway, it's a great game. I love having ray guns and power armor and pistols, right, that you could find in a game where you also got swords and sorcery and weird science. All right, Hyperborea. So this is a recent Kickstarter that Northwind Games has done, and it was for 3 modules. And I've gotten the PDFs, and they look really good. I'd love to get them into my ongoing campaign that I have, which is Down and Out in Fort Thunder. The premises just drop in, drop out. The premise is that player characters are at this place called Fort Thunder, which is run by Amazons as a waypoint, presumably between where they are from, Amazonia, and Cromarium, the big city, like Waterdeep of Hyperborea. So, or Greyhawk of Hyperborea, if you remember that. So yeah, it's been really cool. So there's a fort. I had a really cool map done by Jason Hobbs of Hobbs and Friends and Random Screed, and that's kind of the base map. The player characters have sort of added to it, and the fiction is added to it, and it's sort of like, okay, there's jobs that are available that the Amazons are sponsoring. There's rumors that they have, and they can pursue them. Anyway, but one of these days, maybe they'll leave the island, and I got some adventures for them, and these are one of them. Anyway, to the box. The box is 14 inches. All right, 14 inches, 36 centimeters by 11 inches or 28 centimeters. And it's not your 1 inch standard. It is 9 centimeters or three and about a quarter or a third inches in width. This one I will need my handy box cutter, which is invisible, but here it is, the handy box cutter. And here's a box. You can see it. The box here, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, it makes that noise when I move it. And then I just will cut away from myself. Thank you, Jason Conway, for reminding me in my head. Be careful with knives. Knives. Right. Like elves in Tolkien. And I cut it. It's a good little box to have. Not as great and sturdy as, oh, but cardboard paper. So when I'm in the process of, I might do something that Colin Green of Spike Pig did, but like what's going in the box, as a maybe what's leaving the house, or I don't know, where would I put it? Or put it in the box and not what's in the box. Put it in the box or something like that. Some really good packaging stuff. When I went to that, just a life hack here. When I went to FedEx, they're like, "Oh, this you got to get this is the best stuff." Put the packing paper in there so books don't move around, etc. Anyway, saving. You guys probably knew that life hack, right? So it's not just the packing paper, but also kind of wrapped in paper, 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 and then a bubble wrap. Oh, that is. I thought they were actually. I thought they were going to be paperback. Yeah, hardback book, ladies and gentlemen. Hardback book. We'll pick off the bubble wrap. Oh no, wait. One is a one. Sorry. Wait, what is going on? No, okay. One is a soft cover and two are hardbacks. That's very interesting. So, here we go. Now, hopefully, I don't make these blur out. So this is the first one. This one is a, you can see it's a homage. It's a um, Del Tigler. I'm pretty sure it's Del Tigler. We'll make sure. But this one is called The Oblation Slab of the Heptomancer, an adventure in Hyperborea for 48 characters of 5th through 8th level. You could tell it is a homage to one of the Frazetta covers with Conan coming to rescue the person on the slab from necromancer or something. So abduction and murder for many months, small villages and farmsteads along the eastern coast of New Vinland and up the river Mabe, as far north as Volgrest, have been plagued by swift and deadly attackers. A few surviving witnesses describe a vicious band of Viking berserkers led by a giant of a Viking and a beautiful Celtic woman descending without warning in their sleek longship. They seize victims, some scarcely older than children, loot and burn homes, and slay any who resist. Rumors of that these raiders have reached your ears as tales spread through mead halls and taverns as far distant as Cromarium and maybe Fort Thunder. Tensions are very high in New Vinland. The Jarls eye their neighbors warily, speculating upon the identity of the raiders, placing the political stability of the entire region at risk. Attempts by Celtic and Viking chieftains to suss out these malefactors have thus been fruitless, but your party has now become privy to this information that could stop these murderous slavers. So that is, open this without stirring it up. It's in shrink wrap. Ow. Did not drop that on my foot. Trying to open this thing. That's a pretty good shrink, some pretty good shrink wrap, Northwind. Right. Deeper cut, a better cut. As I try to get this thing out of this plastic sleeve. And oh, it's nice. I like the cover. It's kind of a matte cover. It is by Joe Macaron, by the way, the adventure. And let us see if I'm correct. The front cover is by Del Tigler, who I had the privilege of him jumping into my Hyperborea game at North Texas RPG Con. I remember, I don't know if Joe was there at that, but I definitely ran into him. I don't think he played my game, but I definitely ran into him. So what I really enjoy about these Hyperborea adventures is they definitely have like a gazetteer, and I will show you what I mean before we get to the other ones. They have like a map here, and then here's the oblation of the Heptomancer. A standard size makes a big difference, by the way. If you watch my Era of the Crusade, you can see that that extra inch makes a big difference. And I'm trying to sort of record this, guerrilla record this from my computer with the map camera that moves around, but not the best super duper camera. But here we go. So this is the adventure begins and all that. Information for the players, which is what I read on the back. And what's great is it does have, like I said, a mini gazetteer of the area here, and then you have your adventure hooks, etc. So I think that here's the back cover, and here's a better picture of the front cover by Del Tigler here, which is pretty neat. So let me flip through this real quick and see if there's some non-spoiler stuff that I can show you. So here it does have like a rumor table, a wilderness encounter table that's sort of spoilery. Here's a really cool bookmark that came inside the the book. Again, the a smaller version of the Teagler art. I think he was giving these out at North Texas too, so pretty neat stuff. Right, so table of wilderness encounters, like I said, table of rumors, and the journey. So it's a combination wilderness journey, like I said, and then you get to like an area, kind of like here's a better picture of the whole thing here. Um, so yeah, pretty cool piece of art. And yeah, so it's a combination of wilderness adventure and then you get to the site, the adventure site. So kind of nice way of framing an adventure. A lot of these sort of old school adventures, they do I, I I do appreciate that there's new monsters, new spells that add to the bestiary and lore. I guess what is it called? Codex. No, it's called Grimoire of the World, and probably there are some new magic items as well, which is really nice. There's a player handout to give them, so it looks like a pretty solid adventure. So the next one that I received is in the box. The next one in the box that is The Vanishing Isles of the Summer King, an adventure in Hyperborea for 4 to 8 characters, 4 through 6 level. Now, unlike here we go. It's disappearing in and out of the ether. But you can see it. I'll definitely show you a better um, version if I adjust here of the cover and all that. So avoiding the lawless pirates of the Zingarius Islands and the bloodthirsty half-bulls of Minotaurus. Oh, interesting. Your party sails to the Isle of Maidsid, deep in the Hyperborean Sea. Maidsid is surrounded by treacherous waves and clinging mists, a place of mystery since time immemorial, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, so it's really cool. It's got see, it's by Jonathan Bingham. And I want to let you know again, and the front cover illustration is by Val Simikes, and the color is Daisy Bingham. So the back cover illustrations by Jonathan Bingham and etc. And Sky Talanian did the back cover coloration. It's a great looking book. So even it's not like your typical module size either. It clocks in at 92 pages with one, two, three, four, five, 6 pages of handouts, and of course, an appendix, a G level appendices with lots of magic items, new monsters, um, as well. Uh, Appendix of new spells, crewmen in the roster, and other things. So it's a pretty nice adventure. So, like I said, and then it's yeah. So we'll look at the table of contents and the cover in greater detail, and you'll see what I mean. The cover that I described by Val Zemikes. Very beautiful cover. And here we go. So we open it. Again, like I said, it's a hardback. So here we go by Jonathan Bingham. A lot of nice. Part one, the adventure begins. History of the Vanishing Isles. Again, there's sort of a gazetteer of lore that you get. And here's this table of contents. So we got part one, the adventure, the Vanishing Isles, the ritual mound, and then part four, other things. So 5 parts culminating in some sort of temple site. So again, you see there is an appendix, A through H in appendices, player handouts, and then the OGL statement. So like I said, there's always sort of information for the players. Again, the history of the Vanishing Isles. So we definitely will get, I'm sure, a gazetteer of the Vanishing Isles. So what's the dilemma is, uh, any solutions that might be. You can see the art's really neat. I'll skip a little bit and you see again, random encounters, the effects of the vanishing. So certain things that happen, rumors, and ocean encounter. So it's and definitely, like I said, there is a this island gets a gazetteer of the whole island. So there you go. So the approaching the island. So I think that's a really cool. Let me see if there's anything fun to look at or a spoiler, maybe. I don't know, maybe a handout because that's you'll get that if you play the adventure anyway. You get the map, right? A player map. I guess you could pause and show the real map, but whatever, don't do that. This sort of ornate locking mechanism, it's on the back cover as well. And then sort of some of the handouts that you will get um, during the course of play. So it's really nice. I mean, the black and white art is really fantastic. Here's the back cover. Um, And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't, it's kind of further away from the current campaign that I'm at, but hey, you never know. Or I could start a new one. I did have an ongoing game though. I don't know if it's in pause. I don't know what I don't know, maybe players lost interest, who knows? Or we moved on to something else. Um, that sort of guilty of having sort of this GM related ADHD. So I jump around. So apologies to my players. Maybe they were continuing to be interested, but we did have an adventure going on in Port Zangarius. The second set of characters, the first set were killed by ghouls underneath the gladiatorial arena, and the other ones found some interesting mysteries, but we quite hadn't finished that. And actually, it was one of the best fights that I've been a part of organized in a game where there's like a three-way battle on the gladiatorial arena floor. Anyway, this could be a possibility there if that adventure ever continues. All right, what's next? Finally, the last adventure that comes with it again, a 92-page book, or 92 or three, whatever page book. And this is the Thousand Eyes of Thalmagorga. You can see the evocative cover here by, I will tell you who. The book is, or the adventure is by Ben Ball. As you can see, an adventure in Hyperborea for 8 characters of third through fifth level, which is the perfect level for my current campaign. So here's the table of contents and the credits page as well. So the front cover is by Adrian Landeros and plenty of other art by other people. That cover colors by Glenn Seal, cartography, Ben Ball, graphic embellishments by Glenn Seal and Del Tiegler, and interior art by quite a number of different people, as you can see. So from a whole host of different people that work with Jeff Talanian in the production of these great and fun, amazingly well-produced books. His printer, kudos to his printer. And we got him out pretty quick, right? So I would say the Kickstarter was going on circa June, and we got these here late end of October, early November. So I've just been sitting on it. Bad, Carl, bad. All right, so the adventure begins. Again, it's a multiple parts, so looks like 4 parts and an epilogue. And here you can see the different parts, and then appendices A through I, and A through K, and appendices, and a series of player handouts. So let's check those out. I mean, it's pretty cool about this adventure is that it does have like a sort of set of comic art, kind of a la Conan, Saboteur to Conan, or Tales of Conan, which are really not beautiful, actually rendered kind of set of comic book art to give you like an introduction. And I think a lot of that stuff comes up in the course of the adventure. Here again, a rumor table and rumors, a lot of rumors about things. So definitely I could use those. And then, so here's a map of the Bloody River Keep, and then ocean encounters, because part of the fun is getting there on the journey. So really cool sets of art as well. And let's see if I can show you. So there's a set of abbreviations and a glossary here you could see, and then handouts as well. Do not trust somebody or other. Uh, a map of the Bloody River area, and there's a respective gazetteer, a player handout, something or other. Maybe it's a good battle map type of thing. And then there you go, player handout as well. A letter that found. So the kind of cool stuff. Here's the back cover, a pretty evocative cover. Yeah, Thousand Eyes of Thal Magorga Bold is a man who travels the Scrag coast, where the fell bargains of desperate ancient folk birds, the terrible demon blooded race known as the orc, a species of abomination which now rules the land, etc., etc. So kind of neat, demon haunted Scrag coast. Um, right. So these are the books that I received. I'm very excited, and I hope I can get them in my campaign. To summarize, they are once again these three adventures: the Oblation Slab of the Heptomancer, a kind of your standard sort of 27, 28 page module, well, 30-page module, let's say. And then there's two large size, almost mini campaigns, The Vanishing Isles of the Summer King by Jonathan Bingham. Sorry, it's the Oblation Slab of the Heptomancer by Joe Macarone. The Vanishing Isles of the Summer King by Jonathan Bingham, and another 92 pager mini campaign, The Thousand Eyes of Thaumagoria by Ben Ball, all produced for Hyperborea by Jeff Talanian, published by Northwind Games. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm pretty excited. Hey, you know what? I like Hyperborea so much that I'm more than willing to run multiple campaigns. And even if these characters never go there, well, the rumors will be fun and add a great depth to their little isolated place on the island. And there's more out there and things like that. And there definitely are things that already can happen as they go off the island, but and maybe one of these will be them. So thank you so much for listening. Um, Again, I really enjoy Hyperborea. Daniel Norton and I couple years ago, maybe we did this podcast, Why You Should Play Hyperborea, and it's in the back catalog somewhere. If you could check it out, maybe I'll put a link to it in the show notes if I can dig it out. But check that out. It's Why You Should Play. It's on the third edition. Fantastic game. Like I said, my favorite retro clone right now to play. All right, take care. Good luck and good rolling, or good night and good rolling. Well, good luck. Roll well.